So starting the test drive in this Mirage ES, the CVT is supposed to help with your fuel economy, but it also helps with your pull with something like this. It just keeps you from having to deal with shift points. And you know, the car isn't quick, but for it to have 76 horsepower, I think it gets up to speed pretty nicely. Now I'm going to put into the sport mode and see how that changes things. Now, definitely not flooring it, but I mean, not terrible. Now, I have it in sport mode, so I'm going to give it a slight pull getting on the interstate here. Do have a little bit of room, thank goodness. But I probably won't need that much room. Here we go. So not bad. Again, this is no speed demon, so I think it's pretty impressive. Now I want to give one more huge thanks to Nissan of Cool Springs here in Franklin, Tennessee for allowing me to review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. But if you're looking to find the best price on one of these closer to home, click that third link down below. It takes just a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the local dealers are fighting to get you the best price on this or whatever pre-owned vehicle you might be interested in. But honestly, coming down this stretch of the interstate, not bad. I mean, we have 14-inch wheels, so the road noise isn't gonna be that terrible. You can still hear the tires a little bit because of this rough patch of the interstate that needs to be redone. But ride quality isn't terrible either. Again, for this to be this basically subcompact car. And I mean, this will probably get smoked by a Prius, but when it comes to like practical transportation, especially if it's just you're trying to keep costs as low as possible, this is a good way to do that. Again, just don't do anything dangerous trying to, you know, get in front of somebody in traffic. You're always going to be in the slow lane. Now, in terms of what you get for the money here, I think this is a solid bargain if you're looking for something that is under 16 grand, less than 20,000 miles on it, relatively just inexpensive overall. It's not fun to drive, it's not anything special, but it is practical transportation, and it's what you expect from a Mitsubishi Mirage. And I do feel like these are one of those cars that if you maintain them the way that you should, you could get 200, 250K out of these easy. And that's with city driving. So again, it just, it's not for everybody. And, you know, Mitsubishi did not make this car for everybody. There's a specific, I feel like, niche market for these when it comes to just having the most inexpensive car possible that gets the job done. And you're not trying to do anything special. Maybe you're in a small town, the speed limit is 55, that's the highest you're ever gonna go. You'll be fine with this. You'll probably be really good with this based on these fuel prices. But me personally, not my cup of tea. But again, for those that are in this market, I think you know what you're getting into. You'll be happy with the price, you'll be happy with how cheap it is on gas, and you'll be happy with how cheap it is to maintain and operate overall. Now, I definitely recommend finding a good mechanic as opposed to going to the dealer with these, because prices, especially the dealership, they can creep up even on a car like this, but not too much to really fool with this simple of a powertrain. And with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2024 Mitsubishi Mirage ES.